Hello, my name is Ajibola Tajudeen, but you can call me Keeme, and today you're watching Conversations with Keeme, a show where we ask stuff and we make stuff. Today, we're going to be making a Christmas show.
It's almost nearly getting close to counting down to Christmas. It's almost time to see the tree light up the town. Christmas is 34,053 minutes away. It's almost nearly getting close to counting down to Christmas Day. Christmas Day.
So you're going to get to meet some of the cast members and get to know their favorite holiday traditions.
So I'm part Italian, so what we do is the big 7-fish dinner, and then my extended family also does a Secret Santa exchange. Yeah.
My favorite is that my mom and I make bird's nest cookies with chocolate and chow mein noodles, and we can use butterscotch chips and white chocolate and peanut butter chips. It's like the greatest thing. And then my family's just started a Secret Santa exchange this year, so I'm excited to start a new tradition.
Oh, that's cool. What's your favorite holiday tradition?
Oh gosh, so many. Well, I like being with my family the best.
What about you, Scarlett?
I like when we invite the grandparents over to spend the Christmas holidays, and on Christmas morning we all get together and we don't open all of our presents until everyone is there.
Helen?
I like putting up the Christmas tree and putting on ornaments.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
My favorite holiday tradition, I would have to say, is opening the presents. I just love to see the excitement in everybody's face, and buying the tree.
Oh, that's cool. So, what's your favorite Christmas holiday tradition?
Well, I get to go visit my cousins in the city, and we get to have Christmas all together. So that's always really fun. Love the city, New York. So.
My favorite holiday tradition is definitely on Christmas Eve I get to open one present, so I do that. We get to have like a Christmas dinner and we get to have like apple pie. We have it every Christmas, apple pie on Christmas Eve. What about you?
Baking.
Baking?
It's not the Christmas season until I've got an army of gingerbread men marching into the oven.
What's your favorite holiday tradition?
Well, I had a pretty big family growing up. We had 5 kids and we were all very close in age. So my mother would make a huge Christmas dinner prepare, but she's Italian, so she'd do this. But Christmas Eve, she was always exhausted. So she would make us blueberry pancakes for dinner Christmas Eve because she couldn't do like 2 big giant meals.
Yeah.
And we loved it so much that we would like demand pancakes, blueberry pancakes every Christmas Eve.
Aww.
So that was probably my favorite Christmas dish. Blueberry pancake, I highly recommend it. Do it.
What's your favorite holiday tradition?
I like to go and chop down our Christmas tree with my family.
I like to see a show on Thanksgiving.
What's your favorite holiday traditions?
Oh gosh. So this is when I was a kid, right? Not now, because my life is really different now. But when I was a kid, my parents were divorced, and so I would spend Christmas Eve with my mom and stepdad, and we would go from like one house to the next, do all the Christmas parties, and then I would go to my dad and stepmother's for Christmas Day, and then we would do all of their extended family too. So really, it was like, I don't know, with extended family parties, it was like a week and a half of just one party after the other, and it was pretty awesome.
That's cool.
Like as a kid, I mean, I can't even imagine the amount of toys and stuff that I got. But it was a really special time. So when I became an adult and like had my own family, it just sort of seemed like, oh, it's over now? Because it was a lot smaller, right? And we live far away from my family. So anyway.
What's your favorite holiday tradition?
I like making cookies with my parents, I think.
What about you?
Making gingerbread houses.
We have our musical director here, Melanie Guerin, who works at Heart with Kristen. What are your favorite holiday traditions?
My favorite holiday tradition, my grandmother, we're French Canadian, and my grandmother always used to.
You are?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were French Canadian.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Like on both sides.
Nice.
Yeah. And so my grandmother used to make meat stuffing, and so all of our holiday meals have meat stuffing. It's a very French Canadian thing, and it might sound gross, but it's actually the most delicious thing, and all of us try to recreate it now that my grandmother's no longer with us, and we come closer and closer each year.
That's cool.
Mine is meat stuffing. What is meat stuffing?
It's like,
What do you stuff with meat?
the consistency of stuffing, it's sort of like, well, it's like ground pork, veal,
And what do you stuff?
maybe.
Like
And it's
buns?
just that ground,
Intestines?
seasoned, and it's not actually stuffed in anything.
Oh, it's just stuffing that you eat.
It's ground meat.
That
and
is my new
potatoes.
favorite holiday tradition.
Delicious.
Clearly not vegetarians.
New.
Thank you guys so much for joining us here on Conversations with Keeme. And remember,
Your voice is your power, so use it.
Keep me out.
Conversations with Keeme is produced with support from the Department of Economic and Community Development, Connecticut Office of the Arts, which also receives support from the National Endowment for the Arts, a federal agency.